We in VCU right now. How you feeling, bro?
Shoot, man, I'm feeling pretty good, man.
That's good.
It's a beautiful day. It's another day above ground. You know, here with my boys.
Nice, man.
Glad to be here and have another fun night. You know, I'm ready for whatever.
Yeah, bro. So other than music, what else do you do other than music?
So for real, I've been trying to get back into actually writing my poems, which I know is pretty much connected to the music. But that's where I first started.
Okay.
So that, go to the gym. You know, I do speed things other than maybe making money, just trying to work, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or just school stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
just trying to do things that's gonna benefit me in the long run, you know what I'm saying?
That's fine.
Network with people and see where it takes me, you know?
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. So like how long, I think I already asked this already, but like how long have you been making music though?
So I've been making music for about, it'll be 2 years in like August or October, something like that, somewhere in that time span. But I've been writing poetry since middle school, since 7th grade. Yeah.
So like, do you still have your earlier ones or?
I did. I don't have my first ever one. Unfortunately, I gave that to, well, not unfortunately, I gave it to a girl at the time.
Yeah.
That's how I first started, and I to this day want to go ask her to get it back because I just want to have it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That first ever one, you know, and to say it brought me all the way to this point, it'd be crazy. I do got some of the earlier ones. I got hundreds of unreleased ones because if you do know, I got a poetry page. If you don't know, I don't be promoting it that much, you know. If you knew me beforehand, then you know where it's at. Or if you get lucky and find it, you find it. But
you wanna plug it in?
I could.
Plug it in, man.
It's DJ AY, just like my DJ AY.II. Instead of the .II, it's .poetry. So DJ AY.poetry.
So what do you feel like, what is it about art that you feel like draws you to and gives you the chance to express yourself in the way you do?
That's a good question. I think it's more so because, to your point, it is an expression. And for me, for some whatever reason, it was just the easiest one for me. I can't even tell people what made me write my first poem. Like, I really don't know. I just remember digging in my book bag, having these feelings for these girls, and just wanting to write it out and put it in rhymes. You know, I don't really know what really caused me to be like, oh, like, I want to do this, because then the poetry led to the music. And you know, I think everybody just loves listening to music. I think everybody, if they could sing, they would. If they could put words together and rap, they would. Sometimes, you know, because I do want to say that I consider myself an artist because I do be trying to hold a note. I ain't gonna say I can sing like Usher. You know, I be trying to hold a note. You know, sometimes I be trying to rap slow, rap fast, but it's definitely always been an outlet. It's always been there for me because, you know, not sometimes certain things and certain people ain't always gonna be there for you. Even family sometimes.
Right.
And that's not no shots. It's like sometimes they really just can't be there for you. So, you know, how you gonna get yourself up? And I think everybody has to have one of them outlets for themselves. You know what I'm saying? It could be reading, it could be walks. Some people do yoga. You know what I'm saying? Just something that kind of
working out, etc.
Exactly, working out. Just something that brings you back to you and your peace and locked in. You know what I'm saying?
So are you the only one in your family that's a creative?
No, definitely not. My brother he's a producer. Shout out K-Dice.
So my boy.
Yeah, he definitely probably got to get him on here. And my mom, I mean, she even played an instrument growing up.
That's fine.
My dad was multi-talented, and I guess his outlet was sports. You know, he was very multi-talented in his small town. He did football, he was running back, basketball.
You played ball?
He played ball. I forgot what exact position he did, but yeah, he was multi-talented. He played baseball too.
Really?
My dad was like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I think we also, like, as far as you then, like, how many sports have you played in the
I played them all. I just stuck with track. Like, once I got to high school, I just stuck with it.
That's great.
Kobe was the football star, I ain't gonna lie.
Another question, Dyson.
This
How do you feel like you've grown and matured over the years, both in your work and outside your work?
The number one teacher that's helped me be able to mature is experience.
Right.
I tend to be a little more hard-headed. I tend to have to figure out stuff on my own. And I do take what people say in consideration, but I do also think, like, that's their story, it's mine.
Yeah, right.
But it's not in the sense of, like, I don't care what nobody says, I'm gonna do what I want. At the end of the day, sometimes I really do just take what people say. But I'm telling you, experience sometimes can be the best teacher. So just going through the ups and downs of things and just handling it. And then also just having what people say in the back of my mind, it helps me decide whether or not to, you know, do certain things.
Right,
so, I mean, that's what helped me majorly within life. If you don't make mistakes, how you gonna grow? You're not gonna be able to tell what's right and what way you're supposed to go, who you're supposed to be, what you like, what you don't like. Like, You gotta learn that on your own.
As far as this album, man, like, what message did you want to convey through this album? Like, what kind of message did you want to like show the viewer, show the listener?
I wanted to show them that, look, it's funny because it goes along with all what I've been saying. I wanted to show them that at the end of the day, just because one thing happens to you, it don't define you.
All right.
Basically trying to respond to people like, maybe you might have heard ABC word on the street, but I was telling on that album, word to mouth, like who I am.
Right.
Through the struggles, through the mistakes,
right.
through the decision making, through the experience, and this is me now.
Exactly.
And if you with me, you with me.
Exactly.
So funny enough, Gervais, shout out Gervais World. Then it's Craig Grimm, he was on Shadows of the Protagonist. Gervais was on Loving Me. And then it was Naya, she was on the interview. And my brother, shout out K-Dice again, he was the producer for the last one, Show Your Heart.
It's fire.
And to be honest,
you should go ahead and listen to that.
Definitely listen to that. To be honest, Gervais actually came to me, like she wanted to make songs with like a group of other friends and like me as well. She was just saying like, let's make songs, do this. But then she singled me out and was like, I want to make one with you too, guys. And I was like, okay, cool.
That's hard, yeah.
And you know, I had to listen to her songs. I told him in the car when he was on the way here, I was like, I don't just bandwagon and just, you know, I want to see what you be talking about, see like what type of beat you be on, so we can go see what you on and see like what we can really talk about. When I heard the two songs Gervais, when Gervais showed me her two songs, I was like, let me just go and see what beats I got. And it was a beat I had been holding on forever, man. Like, I knew it was something special and I just wanted to do something special on it. But when I heard, I said, it's me and Gervais. Like, and we made Loving Me. Craig, he's just, that man, he talented, bro. God gave him a gift.
Man, it's great. It's really, me personally, I'm gonna be honest. It was my first time ever having like hearing like a segment on, like in the album where it's poetry happening. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was fire.
Yeah.
It made me listen like, oh, he's talking, like he's really doing his thing. So to put that into the album, you know what I'm saying, and give him the opportunity, that was fire. Yeah.
Bro, he is talented. Once I came across Craig, I mean, then my brother, shout out to my Panic brother, man.
Yeah,
but I've been telling him like, we need to get him to rap. But right now he did the poetry joint, man. I said, I gave him his own segment. I said, bro, just talk about like, because we've gone through similar things in regards to what I just spoke about.
I was hearing,
I was like, bro, just speak on that, bro. And like he did, and he just freestyled that whole thing on the mic.
That's fire. So like, your history with him, how did you kind of get to know him?
Through Panic.
Through Panic.
Yeah, shout out Panic 2000. There, I know I'm shouting out a lot of people. You know, I got a lot of love for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I met him through that. And also, you know, met some other people. And I just thought Craig was just fit for the job because we used to talk, and we still talk about certain situations that we've gone through and going through right now.
Right.
It just so happened we were going through like similar stuff. So it was just like, and as talented as he is, I was like, bro, I want to put you on this EP, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, you know, he had his own segment, and he did great, bro. And then with Naya on the interview.
Yeah, that was fire. Yeah.
That joint, it's funny, me and her have been talking about doing a podcast. That still might happen. But basically, I know I've been putting it off. So I said, you know what? Let me just put on this part where it's like a podcast interview. I was like, let me get Naya. I thought she was the perfect person. She did her job.
Vocals was crazy, by the way, too. Like what software did you use to like in this process? What software did you use?
I'm pretty sure. So I would have to ask my producer Double O. I'm pretty sure he uses FL, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, cool.
If I'm mistaken, I'll correct you.
Is that in the studio or what?
Yeah, the studio.
Okay.
Yeah, FL Studios is the program he uses, the software, and yeah, we just get on the mic. He has all the equipment for a real studio.
Fire.
And yeah, Naya, and I'll shout out Naya with the creativity too. That very last question, funny enough, she challenged me and I had to freestyle that answer because they were, of course, written down, the two questions and then her answers, my answers. But the last one, she asked randomly and it was like, nah, go answer it. I was like, Lord, but I answered it. And then that was that.
That was cool little behind the scenes story right there. That was cool.
Yeah. I showed Naya. And then last one with Kobe, K-Dice, we have been saved, man. There's so many songs we have in the works.
Oh my God.
So many, and like we just couldn't, we either finished them or we couldn't finish them, and when we finished them, once we finished, we were like, I don't know, we want our first one to be special.
Yeah, right.
Like we wanted the first one, because so many people who have known me and Kobe for so long, they wanted to see what we could make.
Yeah, potential.
Yes.
If you can, talk about just like your relationship with your brother, and then how that's translated and made it either easier for you guys to work together or harder, and just how you guys click.
It's definitely made it easier. Kobe is definitely, I always tell him, he's the #1 person that knows me better than anybody. I mean, it's your brother. You know
Yeah,
what
bro,
I'm
it's
saying?
your bro.
Same with y'all probably. We don't all gotta go down the same path.
Let him be himself.
Yeah, exactly. We don't have to force nothing on nobody, bro. And I just be looking down, like, I really don't appreciate when people try to force, like, certain stereotypes or, like, you know, even within the black community, like, we always, like, feel like there's certain things that if you don't do it, like, you're not black or something, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even, it's like, not even just that, but just as a man, like a black man, we already got so much going on.
Too much, bro.
The last thing we need to do is to terrorize each other.
Facts.
But that's how it be out here. So I mean, I just let Kobe rock out, man, and like I'm glad he became the man he is now. He just got his head on his shoulder.
Facts.
That being said, it seems like meeting different people is giving you the understanding and perspective to accept people for who they are. What's your message to just the everyday black man?
Man, I just say, just look, at the end of the day, everybody's different. Everybody comes from different places, was raised different.
Right.
That don't mean you have to, you know, knock them down or go against just because you went a different way. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just trying to find who they are in this life.
Yeah.
And sometimes they do it more so solo rather than with the family, whether it's on them or whether the family won't there, or you know, you never know, but
You don't know nobody's story, you're right.
the blessings you have don't count them, because you don't know like what other people, what you have until you don't have it, but you don't know what you have that somebody else was praying every day for and may never get.
Exactly. I'm gonna ask you a random question. What are the most important qualities in a leader?
I ain't gonna lie, the number one quality of a leader is that he knows how to be a follower.
I like that.
That's tough.
You know, to be a student.
Yeah, student.
That's tough. That's one of the toughest things I ever heard you say.
I ain't gonna lie, you cannot lead unless you learn from the people ahead of time. You know, there ain't no, like I said, with the experiences, you gotta be able to learn from others, take from others, and then apply it to yourself. And that's what I really wanted to say earlier, is you apply what everybody said to yours, but still do what you believe, you know, that you gotta do to learn.
Right.
And in the end, you'll end up finding yourself in places where you're more successful, you know what I'm saying, and finding yourself where you're becoming exactly who you need to become.
One of the best qualities, I think, would just specifically be like extreme confidence in being yourself.
Facts.
So extreme like, personal confidence.
Right.
So to elaborate on what Dyson said, all of us are different. So I'm nothing like you, you're nothing like me. I think being comfortable with being ourselves. Like somebody will say like you're mature or you're not a good person or whatever. But I feel like when you know who you are, it kind of gives you like the strength and leverage to just accept who you are.
That's facts though. That's facts though.
Go for the good and bad. So it's probably things that you like about yourself, and it's probably things that you don't like about yourself. Just like speaking from personal experience, I know people in like rough environments were like the sweetest and nicest and calmest people ever. I also know people from like great environments who are the exact opposite.
That's crazy.
So I feel like you choose what to be at that moment.
What's the category? Fuck that nigga.
This category is the song again is by the same nigga, Drake.
Drake.
Yeah, we're talking about Drake though, bro.
I don't have
So
like him.
what artist you mess with?
Yeah, that's what
I
I
listen
said.
to a lot of underground people.
So you got that, so hold up.
Well, I'm on the
Who's the underground you like?
Like I like Lucky, Ken Carson.
What's that, Lucky?
I like Lucky.
Ken Carson ain't on.
What's your favorite Lucky song?
E?
Drink. You ever heard that?
Yo, ain't no way.
You
I'm
ever heard
about
it?
to say.
I mess with
Let's go. All right.
13, you heard Old Love that just came out?
That's forgivable.
I don't like it.
For real?
No, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
You say E, okay, boom. It's too easy there. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Hold up.
Two B's at that.
Same dude, Drake.
I'm tripping. Like I should know just based off the two E's. I feel like.
Is it an old Drake song?
Oh, I know. Teenage Fever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, bravo.
That was okay. Right. That means it's your turn.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick a song. Just want to
You
go.
can pick anything. You can pick a movie, a TV
You
show.
do whatever you want. You can do your name for
It's a great night right now at VCU. You know, we vibing out. This is part 2 of Dyson's interview. You know what I'm saying? We got one more part to go. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned to that one. You know what I'm saying?
DCU got money.
For real, we got big money out
More
here.
than money on bro. I'm
Yeah.
about to be spending a lot of time here, but
I feel like it's a good environment, but I like VSU as well in our spirit for me, how we basically support each other. You know what I'm saying? We all support each other in our endeavors, whatever. So
for sure. Even on top of that, though, how you think the environment? So, like you said, VSU compared to VCU, how do you think the environment has made you guys feel? What are the differences in the environment that you guys have caught on to?
VSU definitely helps you out as far as housing. So like last semester, the first semester I stayed in hotels. And then eventually we was in apartments, and then they was working with us, whatever. So in every location, I met a whole different set of people. You know what I'm saying? So kind of like it gave me a chance to kind of work and express myself. But as far as like the campus is getting developed for sure. Like it's a cool environment. How about you?
Yeah, I was about to say, really, I think anywhere you go, whatever you put into it, is what you're gonna get out of it. And I think realistically, going to HBCU, Virginia State being one of the best decisions I could make, you know what I'm saying, being surrounded by people with like minds and, like same culture, you know what I'm saying, growing up, I didn't have much of that, so I wanted to be exposed to that so I could, see pretty much more of me, you know what I'm saying, and like, I think it helped me a lot understand like a lot about me and like just people around me that's like me, you know what I'm saying, because this world, like I said, they don't see us like how we see each other, you know what I'm saying? So like, I appreciate even being able to meet, God set it up to see, for me to meet this man Brizzy, meet this man Eli.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm
Got mad
saying?
love for him. So I mean, it really showed me a lot in the sense of like learning who I am as a person in this world. And yeah, I'll just say it like that.
Time's rolling, I'm just growing, and I'm changing, but you notice. Keep high yourself focused on what's not your business. Maybe if you go chase a bag and stay. Maybe if you go make a plan instead. Upbringing.